the YouTube as well. And we'll give everyone a little bit of a tour and what we're going to be working on. So it should be a straightforward last day today, guys. 2 seconds, everybody. Ready, steady. Oh, we're going. Right, welcome on in. Good evening. It is Wednesday, the 20th of May today. Good evening and welcome. Right, we're gonna go back to the start actually because I had to give you guys a little bit of a tour of what the hell we've been up to and what we're going to be working on next. Let me turn shaders off actually and then turn off the light levels. Cool. Right, so I managed to, so if anyone hasn't saw this or hasn't been kind of in the loop with the process so far, this is Chaotic SMP. It's a public SMP server. And effectively, what we're doing at the moment, or what we're working on, is we're working on making mini dungeons. Each of the different dungeons... Oh, this is all moved around. Oh, this is all gone. This been removed? I feel like there's been stuff moved around here. I was about to show you some of the other ones. Hey, Angel Socks on TikTok, Angel Socks on YouTube, Angel Socks everywhere. Angel Socks. So I'm just going to fly around here super quick. Everything's moved. I need to speak to the guys about it. Yeah, there used to be a couple other maps kind of in here. But they kind of moved them all around a little bit. Anyways, long story short. Short? You sound like, oh god, she's everywhere. Oh, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So this is our build. This is what we've been working on. This is our PVE dungeon run that's going to be available for people to play on come the second season of this SMP. Evening, Stu. Saturday, Richard. How you doing, mate? Lovely to see you, man. Just give everyone a little bit of tour of what we've been up to. Right, so it doesn't look all that much from the outside. I mean, it's meant to be an underground thing. But I have moved that build across. I started to make a few changes to it. So I included a little sort of looping bridge. Not too sexy. I don't want to go over the top with this because I haven't got the time. We're going to try and make a mountain range out the back though. So we're going to try and integrate this. So when you look at the front, it's something a little bit more substantial. So we're going to make like a mountain range at the back. So that's going to be up there. But if anyone's not really seen the build, I do have a little task list here actually. Make a bigger mountain. Cool. More details in the final boss room. Yep. And a way out / portal. So there's some little to-do list things. But we'll fire on through. Yeah, I've got light levels on so you can actually see everything. I should have got the effect on. Let me just check. Yeah, I've got night vision on so you'll be able to see everything a bit clearer on stream today. I'll have a little wander through and let you guys see it. But the idea is it'll be waves of mobs. Waves and waves and waves and waves and waves. And you guys have got to try and complete and run through it. So that's the first battle room. Number 1. Heading on up the top. Once you defeat that mob battle, or those swarms of mobs, you'll run into the first gate. This gate will only raise when you complete the first room, and then you work into the next one. This is build battle room number 2. So within here, obviously, there will be sort of mobs and waves you'll fight in this one. This is built over 3 kind of layers, I suppose. There's just like the top layer here, obviously with the bottom being down the bottom. Down here, rather. There's the entrance, and you can circle around and go all the way to the bottom. There is little cubby holes. This is what I'm talking about, details. We've not really added a lot of the details in for a lot of the sections, so we're going to have to maybe come back to here and fiddle with these bits and make it look a bit nicer. But I'm going to do all that off of stream. You builds, man. Hi, Angel. You builds, man. Yeah, where else were we? Oh yeah, and there's a little cubby hole around the side, so you can wander all the way through that side, and I think that's pretty much it. That comes around this bit. So I'm going to go up here because you guys can see this part. It goes all the way around, effectively. So you can go around that way if you wanted to. But once you defeat the mobs in here, show. Swipey, 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 swipey. Oh, this gate will then raise, and that'll take you on to the next battle room. And then from here, you'll be able to walk around to the left-hand side, down to the bottom, and into the next battle room. So this is battle room number 3, is this guy here. So this is the one with the skeleton skull at the back. Ooh. This is this guy. And yeah, little build that we have here. Again, we're still lacking a lot of details and stuff, but the premise is here, and the architecture and the layout and stuff's all there for the fights. So you also you complete the battle down here when you win that one, and then the next gate will open. Next gate's up round the corner. You got to double back on yourself. This gate will now open. This will take you up here. You can only go one direction. It's just a loop around the top, but again, there will be swarms and mobs up here as well, hopefully. So within inside the amethyst crystal, up around this corridor at the back, and we'll have a couple sort of battles within here potentially as well. There is a secret room at the back too, so we're going to maybe try and do something with that in the future. But again, I'll do that all off stream because today's going to probably be the last stream that I'm on here doing this work on it. And then once you defeat all the mobs within this third battle room, there you go, it goes up again, and then you'll be able to move on to the last one of the sort of the main sort of normal battle rooms, let's just call them. You guys will fire down here, pick up all the loot and stuff, and move into the last glacier room, the one with obviously the UFO at the back. So you move into the last room here and defeat all the swarms of mobs as they kind of come on through to battle you. There are little secret rooms as well. Secrets. But we'll move on to what we're going to be kind of just briefly showing you. So this is what we did on the last stream, was this corridor here. So this is our next corridor in our build. You all guys will be able to come through here and take on swarms of mobs, either through the tunnel. I doubt it'll be through the tunnel. Little spawn setting point. Before coming to the final room. So this room here is going to be the final boss battle room. It's going to be a custom mob, not a normal Minecraft one. It'll be custom for the event that you'll never seen before. It is mental to look at, and this will be the final room. So I managed to get a lot more of the details in on last night or yesterday. So I managed to add a lot more of the pillars in because you guys never saw that. Added a lot of the lanterns in, just taking inspiration from a deep dark in Minecraft. I'm just going to put in a few of those as you kind of head up to the top of the sort of Mayan temple, and this will be where the final mob battle takes place. So again, not overly detailed. I'm being kind of mulling this one over actually. I think there's a few things I need to do in here to make it better. The only other additional thing that you guys wouldn't have saw on stream is I did add an additional corridor at the back. So if you do want a breather from the big bad mob battle, you can come around the back, and it's just a little loop on the right here, just to kind of give you a little bit of a breather from the big boss battle guy. But yeah, some chains and stuff there all in. So there you go. So yes, this will be the last and final room. So it's all basically done on the inside. So I'm not going to be streaming much more from this event or from this build. We'll be moving on to another build next. I'm not sure what it is actually. I'm not going to go chase it right now, but there is another one that's lined up next that we'll possibly do. But again, you guys will be able to join this SMP when it launches. Hello there. Thank you very much for the follows on TikTok, guys. And the event will be starting. Season 2 will be... I don't know when it's going to be starting Season 2, but you can obviously join the Discord now. And it's on my link tree. It's on my commands. And it's ! Chaotic if you're on YouTube or Twitch. And if you're on TikTok, you just have to go to the link in the link tree, which is available on my profile, in my about section on my profile, and that'll hook you up with that information there. An Irish man, it is Bad Moon. No, I mean it isn't, but it is. Yeah. Mando, welcome on in tonight, mate. Welcome. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good, but I'm sure it's like a subsea one that's kind of next. I'm sure. So we'll need to go talk to the team. So I've got a little meeting with the guys on Thursday. I'm going to touch base with them then. About what the sort of next plan is and what they want to build and all that type of stuff. But anyway, so moving away. How are you? I'm okay today, Bad Moon, other than trying to find my son's birth certificate. I think we've had a not too bad day today. Pretty chill, to be honest, today, which is much more like it when it comes to work stuff. Oh, my music stopped playing for some reason. Oh, there we go. That did continue to play. Yeah, not so bad, Bad Moon. Not so bad. So, really, for today's plan, let me take away night vision. We're going to be focusing on making a mountain range and just completing the front of the build. So this will be what people see when they come to enter it. I could have just left it with this basic one here. I'll be back later. No worries, Bad Moon. Catch you later, pal. catch you later, catch you later. Have a lovely night. I'll maybe speak to you in a wee bit on the other places. So yeah, it looks okay. I never built this. This is not mine. So what I want to do is I want to... You can kind of see where I've put the outline round to the side of the build, just to cover up the actual build itself from the front. I'm going to make a big massive mountain range just connecting into the side here, and then also on the left hand side as well, all the way up to there. And we'll just have a facade of a mountain. We won't do a full mountain, it'll just be the facade of a mountain just behind it. Just make it a little bit more detail, a little bit better, just for people to look at. And that's what we're going to work on today. I don't think it'll take me long, to be honest. The issue is I don't really have world edit, but I'm sure I can work a little bit of magic with some gravel. W's. Excellent. Nice to see you, pal. So we're just going to make this look a bit sexier, but I'm going to cheat a little bit today because we're going to use a brush and we're going to use some gravel. Is world edit not working for you, Tree? World edit's working, but I don't have Axiom, Snipe. If I had Axiom, I'd be finished by now. But yeah, we're using world edit and it's fine for what it is. It's just not as good. So when you're trying to like plan out like shapes and stuff, it's not as easy, but it's all good. I can make it work. I can make it work. I gotcha. I was gonna say world edit. Yeah, world edit is absolutely fine. We've been using it for quite a lot of the stuff that we've been doing here. But yeah, it's just oh, there we go. Oh, why on earth is this not working? Hold the bus. Brush, sphere, gravel, 6. What? I mean, it's not what I meant to do. Sorry, what? Brush, sphere, gravel, 6. Let me try sand. This sand should just do exactly the same thing, right? Wait. Yeah, that's the what? Glen Rose, welcome on in as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, normally when you do spheres, it normally just when you paste a sphere in, it just falls. Like if I do that, it just does a sphere here. I must have a masking tool on. Mask? No? What on earth? What have I done wrong here? Sphere. You know, I pick like sand, and you pick your size. Am I being really stupid? What? Okay. Sorry guys, give me a minute till I see if I figure out what I'm not doing right here. Why? That works. Angel, it's more of a world edit question. So normally, these blocks are gravity defined. So if you do it, for example, if you did that here, what should happen is the sphere should be here, then the gravity falls to the ground. But what's basically happening is it's, well, as you can clearly see, it's not. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to do it the way that I wanted to do it, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, gravity's not letting it do its thing. Am I missing something here? There are other more suitable brush examples. BR height, radius 5, rotation scale. Why wouldn't gravity... Hang on 2 seconds, let me see if I can figure out why. World edit gravity disabled? Is there a command for that that's changed over the years? I don't think so. Yeah, stop blocks falling when modifying the world. You should use world guard. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, this is not going to work then. I was hoping, because normally what I do to make a mountain, especially with world edit, is you could just like do like gravel and you could just like and just make a mountain, but it isn't quite going to work as I thought it was going to. Alright, cool. Just got to be super careful then. Because it's working more like a paintbrush. So unfortunately, it's not going to fall like it normally would. It's actually just painting over the top of blocks. So I've got to be a little bit careful here. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. We always do. Yusu? Welcome into YouTube, guys. I feel you come into YouTube today. Hope you're all well. Appreciate you stopping on by. See, I don't think... See, it should go here and then just fall, but it's just pasting down here. I'm going to have to be so careful with where I'm placing this. Yeah, anytime I go near, I'm going to have to be careful. Okay, we just go by hand. Making a mountain by hand. This is going to suck. Moondrop, welcome on in. We just have to go by hand. We're gonna have to go by hand. Which is fine. I can do this by hand. Once I get an outline, I can use a cylinder to do the rest. What you doing? Making so Moondrop. So basically, we're taking we're part of like a little build team. And what they're kind of trying to do is they're trying to make PVE sort of dungeon runs. And what I'm kind of being tasked with is making a dungeon, basically, in a nutshell. And the dungeon is going to be ran with mobs. So you got to kill swarms of mobs instead of the dungeon here. And what we're now doing is we're just actually doing the front of the build right now. So this will be the inside of the dungeon, and if you go free camming, I'll take you into one of the big battle rooms. It's here. So this is one of the battle rooms where you'll be able to take on mobs inside here in Moondrop. But what we're doing at the moment... oh, there's Sarah. Welcome in, Sarah. How have you been? Yeah, good. Thank you very much. And we're just working on the front of the build here. And I just wanted to do like a bigger snowy mountain drop. Because your name is Moondrop. I want to do a bigger snowy mountain... behind it, just to kind of put the emphasis on obviously how big it's going to be. So that's what we're kind of going to add right now, is we're just kind of working our way through. And unfortunately I was going to try and use world edit, but it isn't quite working as I expected it to. And I don't know whether that's a me problem or the fact that I can't remember how to do it, but it's not doing the gravity with gravel for some reason. I'm not sure why. I probably am doing something wrong, but I can't be arsed looking into it. I could do this without world edit. Not ideal, but we'll work out. To start my workout class. No worries, you're all good, sir. You're all good, you go. It's lovely to see you, though. Hope you're alright. I got loads. Well, I mean, to be fair, I know you've not got long, but there's loads to talk about and loads you've missed, maybe. Because we're moving house. Got our house on the market and sold within 3 days, so we've been going through a bit of a house move at the minute. It's just been it's been pretty busy here than the tree household recently. It's been pretty busy. Good job of calling. Oh really? Oh no, you're okay, sir. It was lovely to see you though. Enjoy your class tonight. Thanks for stopping on by. world. Oh yeah, it's kind of a. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a custom world, I suppose. We are obviously trying to make like a custom mountain range, so it's kind of like. It's kind of like my own custom world, I suppose, in some ways. We're just trying to make this just a little bit bigger. And just give the players something to look at from the outside. I don't have to do this, but I do feel as though I would definitely give this a bigger sense of like scale if they just had something slightly behind this. So I just wanted to add a little bit more to it tonight. My second class off. I'm gonna be knackered. Oh, you're definitely going to be knackered. Absolutely. Second class of the day. You're going to be bust. All worth it, though. All for the greater good, right? And all that. All for the greater good. Yeah, I miss going to the gym and doing, like, classes. One of my favourite classes when I used to go to the gym back when I was a bit younger was the spin classes. Those are always my favourite ones to partake in. I miss Axiom. To be fair, I even miss World Edit right now. It would make my life a little bit easier, but yeah, that's too shallow. Has to go to here somewhere. Do the now. Something like that. And then this one will just connect kind of down here. Just chuck them in and out. See where this goes. Gotta look at the shape. Yeah, so it's basically 3 peaks that we want to have for this. So now it's a case of like trying to color this bad boy in and fill it in, basically. I just don't know whether it'd be an easy answer for this to fill it in, because it's going to be kind of awkward, but I do have kind of a plan. Kind of a plan. I do kind of have a plan. It's not my first rodeo. Let's do it from here. Do the big spire. Yeah, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I'll do to there. And then, we don't have to do the front. Fill in the gaps. Oh, I can make that work. This is there. This is the part where I have to be careful, so we're gonna have to go up and over it, just so we don't mess with the build. Just gonna have to go up, something like that. Try and get the random shapes in, and then we need to smooth it out. Smooth it out. I mean, there is a brush smooth tool, but it's rubbish. I never thought I'd see the day when I do actually miss Axiom. Never thought I'd see the day where I'd actually say that out loud. Just smoothing it out a bit. All day. Maybe a lot of hand manipulation with this one, unfortunately, but I tell you what. The amount of times I've done this over the years, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Yeah, because we won't be able to get the colours perfect, but again, we'll just do it by hand. We'll do it by eyesight, we'll do it by hand, and we'll just see where we can get to. Quieter tonight, I feel, because I'm going to have to concentrate on getting this all built. It's going to take me a lot more concentration levels to build this quickly. Random line has to go. The smooth tool's fine in World Edit, but it does take a little bit of perseverance to get it right. And the thing is, I don't really have any mountains I could copy paste in either. Not of this scale. It makes the brain happy. Yeah, this one's relatively painless. It's just when you don't have the tools, it's just time consuming and be able to sort of like try and get it shaped the right way. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know how much I'd get done of this tonight because I didn't know. Well, I mean, I didn't expect it to take me this long already. I thought the structure would have been in by now, but because you don't have the gravity tool and it's not quite working on World Edit, I don't fancy trying to figure it out on stream. It'll take me a minute to fathom it out. This will still do the job. It just means everything will be a little bit more hand placed, which is never ideal. But we'll see what we can do. I do need to check the build that I've not screwed it up though. figure out how to get this side connected up. I'll do this bit by hand initially. I don't want to screw with the build. That's the last thing I need to be able to do is like screw the build up any way possible. I want this to come out from here a little bit more. Let's just do 2. This will make it a bit faster. Just fill in, fill in the gaps with this. Smooth it out by hand.
Madden Cole just subscribed for 5 months.
They did.
3. Good evening.
Good evening, Madib. It's an absolute pleasure to see you, dude. How's it going? How's things? How's things? Appreciate the resub today. 5 months of resubbage today on the good old Twitchverse. Thank you very much, pal. We follow on the TikTok as well from someone. Thank you very, very much as well. Welcome on in. Welcome on into my wee corner of the internet, guys. Yes, unfortunately, you've caught me trying to make a mountain really quickly, which is never ideal when you're on a time crunch, but we'll smooth it all out and we'll get stone and snow and we'll make it all a bit smoother and a bit roundeder. Once we get that far. I appreciate the follows, guys. Hope you're all having a lovely day. It's going, how are you? Spent the morning in the HMRC tax seminar. Ugh. Oh god, HMRC, like anything, does not sound like fun. I'm alright, man. We're doing well to the point, and obviously I'm kind of, yeah, things have been pretty chill recently. Although today we are actually trying to find my son's birth certificate, which has been driving us through the wall, but it's in the house somewhere. May have to get a new one. Yeah, I could take that out. Something a bit like that. You're only ever going to see it from the front, so... Do I want it to be more pointy? When we make mountains, are mountains all pointy? I mean, I literally live in a country filled with the bloody things. See if I can find another playlist to put on. Turn it down a little bit. Oh, you find it? Yeah, it's in the house somewhere. We've been packing up, obviously, Matt. We're moving home. So we're hoping that we haven't packed it in a box somewhere, which would be an absolute pain in the ass if we've packed it in a box. Because obviously we need it before we move home. Really requires some sort of like pass thing for school for when he starts high school after the summer holidays, but we have to do the paperwork for it like now. And unfortunately, we need his birth certificate. And yeah, Karen and I have got no idea where it is, so hopefully we'll find it. Hi, you should change the profile. Why do people keep talking about my profile picture? I'm so confused. Hi, you should change the profile picture. Tough, it's a little cringe. What? Okay, well, how about you mind your own fucking business and, like, do your own thing? It's cringe. What on earth are you talking about? The one that's got my little character on it. That's the first thing you've got to say is all about my profile picture. Well, how about you mind your own mouth? How about that? Mind your own business. How about that? How about that? Sorry. Sorry. I'm just not sticking for people like this anymore. If you've got nothing nice to say at all, then don't say anything. Unless you want to get a mouthful of Scottish person in your ear. Koozie, welcome on in. My profile picture is cringe. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Profile picture is cringe. Can I go just look at their profile and absolutely run them to the ground? I mean, yeah, if you want to take your one from Paint, then, you know, yours is also equally as cringe. Looks like a 2-year-old's made it. Sorry. 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 Not sorry to that person. Issy, welcome on in. Dude, I'm trying to have a bath. Why do trolls hit when I'm busy? I've got no idea. I've got no idea where the trolls hit when you're busy, but, like, I don't understand it. That's 2 in the past, like, 2 streams. And I don't understand. I don't get it. What's so cringe about it? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. What's cringe about it? I wish these people would actually share why it's cringe. I don't understand. Okay, I just don't understand. Yeah, but I just don't understand. Like, why, what makes someone go out their way to come into my channel, right, and want to say that? I don't understand. Like, they've went out their way. They've obviously went away and seen it and went, oh, that's cringe. Like, okay, it's good for you. But, like, why? Like, I'm all fine for, like, getting criticism, right? But as long as they can define and break down what the actual issue is. Anyways, moving on. It literally has my little emote character on it with my name below it. So we're not allowed to have emotes as our profile pictures that represent our channel as a little tree character. Cow. 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 Noted. no idea, QZ, what they're talking about, but no. It is not. I mean, you don't have to ask the question 3 times, Kuzi. I answered you once is enough. The answer is no the first time, no the second time, and no the third time. Just annoys me. At least comment, oh, your Minecraft build is shit. Like, at least that I'd be able to go, alright, fair enough, yeah, because I've not finished it yet. Yeah, but like, you come in and the first thing you talk about is a profile picture. Like, okay. You're gonna judge me based upon a profile picture. Nice. When I get a reaction, you can just sort of, because I'm pissed off with the amount of times people like come into my channel and they're just like, they have literally nothing nice to say. Oh, you've got a low viewer count. Oh, the chat's quiet tonight. Oh, your profile picture is cringe. Okay, cool. Thanks for that moral boosting support. Hey, Melanie. What is love no more? What's happening? What's up, dude? SY, welcome on in. How you guys getting on? Happy Wednesday to you all. You just caught us. We're trying to basically make a mountain by hand. I couldn't get the tools to work how I wanted them to. So we're getting by hand mountain making today. It's not ideal, but So we're just trying to get the shape in just now. Let's see what this looks like. So it's a mountain today. What is Love No More? It is a mountain of some kind. You have to like fix out the tops, like, but yeah. So we're working on a PVE dungeon. So the PVE dungeon. Hey, Zaki. The PVE dungeon's all made. All the interiors all done. So all the sort of the rooms and the PVE battle rooms. Yep, they're all completed. So every single room is all done. Just gonna just fire through this one. There's another one done. All the different corridors are all finished. Another one done. And then the one that we're just working on the other day is in here. Oops. It's the final sort of boss room. So what we're doing today is we're just working on trying to make the outside just a little bit bigger. Just adding a couple of mountains. So nothing too crazy. I just have to manually kind of put them in. For now, try and get the shape how I want. So I'm just going to try and get a rough outline at the minute. I need to fix like that one. I want to fix this one. And we'll come back. No viewership. Yes, I know, love, but there's nothing I can do about it, dude. Nothing I can either. Even if you say no viewership, it ain't going to make any difference to my viewership, unfortunately. How I can fix it, I don't know. So, appreciate you raising the point. However, it is not helpful, friend. Because I don't know the answer to the question why I've got no viewers on TikTok or YouTube. No idea. Partly, I'm too cringe, I'm too old, and my bills are shit. So, who knows, pal? Who knows? Exactly, Melly. Hey, HB. You on today, HB? I know you were on earlier on, weren't you? Hey, keep him, man. There's you. All your blocks. Hello. I forgot to ask the other day, what's the purpose of build? This is so the purpose of this build, all the blocks, is this is an SMP that's public, so people can play on Java and Bedrock. And it's about to go into a brand new season, a season 2. And one of our friends from TikTok, Snipe, who was like one of my sort of community manager people when she was doing like the TikTok studio stuff with Studio 42, was like, oh, I know a builder guy that might be interested to kind of come on and lend a hand. And yeah, they invited me just come on, just be part of the little sort of team and what they're trying to build and achieve. And they're on their SMP, they want to run like public events and stuff for the people of their community and the people that play on the SMP. And yeah, they're just gonna ask, hey, Tree, do you fancy helping us out, making a build? I'm like, yeah, sure, why the hell not? Not like I'm doing anything else right now. And yeah, so we're currently on just helping them with a few builds. So this is just going to be a PVE sort of dungeon run map. That's going to be on the launch of like season 2, I think. That's kind of what we're doing today. Question. No worries, Cole. Fire away with your question, pal. Yeah, so the inside basically, I'll go into free cam so you can see it. So the idea is you start from the front here blocks. You kind of come into here, you go through the first sort of corridor. You can obviously gear up and loot on the way. I need to speak to the dev team about what they want to do. And effectively, we'll come down at the bottom, and in here there'll be like swarms of mobs. So like, imagine like a trial chamber in like normal Minecraft. It's a bit like that, but with their own custom maps. So they'll, from within here, they'll obviously battle mobs within the first sort of section. And then from this next one, they'll go into the next corridor and up to the next battle room. And then, yeah, so within here is kind of like the next battle room. And there's like loads of battle rooms throughout the map. So I've got one there, one here, one there, and then one here. And then we're just kind of covering it up at the moment. I'm okay, Cole. I don't really play on other like people's realms and stuff like that, pal. I appreciate the invite, but I don't really play on like other SMPs and servers, pal. Yeah, so there'll be strays, HB. There's also going to be custom mobs as well. The mod team have been working on custom mobs to add into this too. So you're going to have a few of those to contend with, which I've seen one of them, and it looks like a cross between a Yeti and an Iron Golem. It looks absolutely insane. So that's going to be fun to see how everybody kind of reacts to like custom mobs in this. So yeah, but there'll be strays and skellies. All kind of kicking about, yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? Yeah, it's not really my, I'm basically just doing the outline. Have you done much any Axiom World Edit stuff for sculpting? So I would normally use World Edit, normally. And again, I don't know blocks, I mean, if you use World Edit yourself, you might be able to explain this to me. Went on for, like, normally I would build it like gravel and then just kind of like have it fall in place. But when I do, oh, let me see if I can get you an example, right? If I just do a line here, normally in a World Edit, if I wanted to do a gravel sphere, you just go right click, boop. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Undo. Gravel. Let's just do that one, right? And do that. And the gravel would be a sphere, but then gravity would take a hold and it would just all fall down. So the sphere would be here and it would just fall. And it would make it a lot easier for like sculpting it and stuff, but I don't know why, but it's not working. I don't know. So yeah, so I've done most of it's kind of going by hand now. I can use World Edit to kind of get most of the shape and stuff in place, and I'll just do it by hand and just smoothing everything out, and then I'll use World Edit to color it in, basically. Easiest way to explain it. But yeah, I've been using World Edit a little bit, but the gravel feature that I was hoping to use isn't quite working how I wanted it to, sadly. But it's fine. It's fine. It is fine. So I'll do it by hand and I'll do it the kind of the old-fashioned way. But yeah, so the Axiom isn't on this server, unfortunately. Or this would have been done by now. Axiom mountain making is a heck of a lot easier. Oh shit. A heck of a lot easier, but it's fine. It is all good in the hood. I can still make do with some World Edit and do a little bit of work on it later. Not a problem. And we'll smooth it all out later. That'll do. That'll do. Does it have anything to do with where you're pointing your cursor, top of the block versus side of the block? I'm not sure, Melly. Try. So if I just do this, if I just do that, right? And if I did same again, you just go brush sphere. Do even if you did like sand 4, right? I'll put it on the top, right? It just converts it all to sand, Melly. It doesn't spawn the sphere and then fall. It converts it, but I don't know whether it is maybe falling. They've maybe just on the server they've turned off the gravity ability. You know what I'm saying? If you were to just place sand here, it would fall. So is it technically just like that is like this feet? As I'm saying, I'm not quite sure. Is that just it falling? I'm saying like I think that's what's going on, but I mean I couldn't say for certain that's what's called, like that is what is going on. I think it is. It's just the folly bit's not turned on. But why? Well, how is? And this is my issue: is why is there sand here? There shouldn't be sand there because with gravity, the gravity means it would only take effect to the blocks it would land on. But what it's doing is replacing blocks, so that there shouldn't be sand if the world edit worked correctly. So that's what I'm saying. There's something just not what I would call normal, in a sense. I don't have a mask set, no. That's what I thought as well. But yeah. Oh, you just go / mask. Brush mask is disabled. And if I just do, again, I'll just do the same thing, Melly. Oh, I should have just done it there. Anyway, I'll just do it here. Yeah. Even with a mask disabled, it still does the same thing. And that's how I'd normally make mountains, because you just kind of basically just place it at the top and then just let it all fall down and it just builds up naturally. Open right game to see if I can remove it. Thanks, Melly. That's a pain. It is a pain, yeah. Because normally I would just do like gravel or sand and then just like kind of build it up and it would just lay it on top of each other. But I don't know whether it's maybe like a server side thing. In fact, we could just check it right now, actually. Let's go into my single player. If we go Tree Creative Build World, let's just try it here. Let's give it a little try. Let's just jump world. Oh, let's just go down here. Oh, hopefully this doesn't lock up or freeze too much. Let me change the render distance down a fair little bit. Alright, so if I just did... Oh, my Axiom's on to 1,000,000. Alright, so if you did just do that. Do the same thing, so just do... Brush sphere sand. Boop. See what I'm saying? It all falls down. And it just lands. So I did it again. And it just builds up on top. But for whatever reason, I think that's turned off. On this server for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways. I'll just... Definitely worth picking the server devs. Yeah, I'll probably mention it. I'll mention it and see what they say. But yeah, that for me is the expected behavior. For it not to be working like that, it kind of threw me off a little bit because that's what I was kind of hoping to do today. To kind of make the mountain, but now I'm having to unfortunately place it all by hand. It isn't really that ideal. I mean, I can, I'm going to, but... It won't take me long. Access. Not sure, Melly. Not sure. Possibly, but I doubt it. Yeah, that's my issue. It's although it's doing like that's exactly the last part block. Is the overriding block placement when it falls to the ground. I don't know what's causing that. Can. Did you find it? No. still hasn't found the birth certificate. Yeah, it's a replacement block thing. That is less than ideal. But it's fine. But yeah, melee I might do. I've got access to some things. I don't have access to everything, unfortunately. So I only recently got the ability to give myself effects so I could see in the dark. Turn off like nighttime cycles. Like I only recently got access to just do a lot of that stuff recently. And I'm not really pushing to get more access to stuff. I'm not really that interested. I'd rather not have all that responsibility. I don't know how much longer I'll be playing on here for. Just kind of to help me fill a void. My content creation stuff and help someone out for a bit.
Hello there.
Hello there. Goalkeep, you have a question. I mean, go for it. If it's anything to do with me joining a realm, the answer is no. If it's anything to do with my view count, I know. What is your question? What is your question? What big project should I build in my 200-day hardcore world? Yeah, what kind of themes have you went for, goalkeepers? Or a theme that you want to try, or like, what are you kind of thinking? If I was to tell you to pick a theme, or if I was to, if I could just choose a theme for you, what theme would I want to do next? I mean, the theme I'm literally about tonight already. I would probably say, only because I'm going to be doing it next goalkeep, I'd say is pirate theme. Like a big massive like pirate ship and harbour and all that type of stuff. And I only say that because like that's going to be the next thing I'm going to be working on. And I'm actually really looking forward to doing something a little bit different. So something like that. Did I tell you my joke, Mr. Free? Oh, I'm not sure, Mr. Warlock. Did you share your joke? I don't know. I don't think so. It could be an OP thing. I've seen something similar to this in the past. I'm trying to remember the fix we used. I think it was masks, but that's not the issue here. Yeah, I'm not. Knock knock. Knock knock. Warlock. Who's there? Warlock. Who is there? I eat mop. I eat mop. Who? played, sir. I'm okay with the solid dad jokes. Okay with that. Well done. Approve. That dad joke passes the test. That was terrific. That was pretty good, wasn't it? It's pretty good. Warlock's on it today. Nice Warlock. Nice little joke there. I eat mop poo. Right. Bye, bro. Gotta go. Okay, cool. No worries. No problems. I wouldn't have liked it normally, but I think it worked in this context. It did. Yeah, it worked absolutely perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Alright, I think that'll kind of do. Yeah, I'll do. I'll go around to fill all the outside edges and tidy up the edges, and then we'll just do a little cheeky mask tool, and then we'll go around and get this all kind of coloured in the best we can. I don't really see many of the square edges. There's a few still kicking about, but not too many. I really want to take out this bit here. Appreciate the follows. Nice mountain, man. Yeah, it's a little bit of hand sculpting, but we're getting there with the mountains. Hello there. Another little follow on the tiki-talkie too. There you go. That do. Just step back. I just want to see if I can get the. Yeah, I'm not too sure I like this bit, but I mean, you're not going to see it. You're going to be way down here. The only ones you're going to really see are really the outside ones. Hey, Nicholas. Building a PVE dungeon for an SMP that is a public SMP. So there's going to be like an event played on this, and I just need to kind of make a front end of a dungeon and the dungeon run itself. So if you play on like Java or Bedrock, you'll be able to play on this map pretty soon. If you're looking for an SMP or something to play on with other players. We're just kind of going through setting a bit of this up for people. So it's just going to let it last a little bit. I mean, Nicholas, we're getting there, dude. We're just making the shapes right now, pal. Making the shapes. So we're just getting like a little sort of like indentation here, a little sort of peak. I think this one could be too high. I think arguably I could just like take that down and up, but I think having one here is nice. Then we'll put another one there. But yeah, the idea is it'll be snow covered on the top. So we'll do snow at the top, working its way down to like ice, as if it's obviously ice melting down the water. So we'll do some ice sort of dripping down the side, and then we'll start to add in a lot of the snowy elements. Then we're going to blend that in as if it's going up, and a little bit more obviously like stone and stuff at the bottom. We'll just try and do all that. That's a plan. 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 I mean, we're going to do it right now actually, because we're going to do mask stone. Brush sphere. We're going to do around the bottom cobblestone. In fact, we'll do 25% cobblestone. We'll do 25% andesite. 50% stone. Just rock with that then now. Just do that around the bottom. Oh no, oops. I'm sure I put a mask on. Did I put mask? Stone. Oh. That's not done. A little bit of stone in. A dripstone inside the caves and put water above it. I've already done a lot of that stuff already, Nicholas. The insides are all done. The insides are all finished. I've already got kind of a lot of the interior details all made. Just the outside be cave now. You logged in. I did log in, yeah. I have to know what Tree's favourite drink is. A root beer. I actually don't know. Like, root beer, actually, funnily enough, as we talk about it. I don't mind root beer. I don't mind it. Alright, we want to do now a little bit. Drop it down to 10% cobblestone. Oh. 10% andesite. Still, we'll do 10% stone, 10% gravel. I'm gonna go for mossy cobblestone. Keep feeding that around the bottom. Much, but I'll do. Right, moving on up the mountain. So we probably want to move on to snow now. In fact, well, no, we'll do ice next. We'll do ice. Is it packed ice? Yeah, I'll do packed ice. We'll do 3. And let's change it back to stone. Now, what I want to do is I want to have like ice, sort of like as if it were to be a river running down. So if we did it like one of them down here somewhere, can I have it stemming like from there? That. And then I'll do a thinner one on this side. I'll do a 1. I'll have that stemming off here. And then another one here. We have this guy coming down the outside. one round the back here. Skeleton like some people when they're didn't come out. Skeleton like some people when they're didn't come out. Oh, not sure what that means, dude. I see, I have you. Have you branched out into other beverages? Oh, I have branched out a little bit here and there. I think that's good enough. I'll do snow on the top. So we'll do sphere snow block. And we'll get some snow up top. I wish there was an easier way to do snow layers, if that makes... Do you guys know what I mean? Like, normally I've got to place all the snow layers by hand, but is there a way in which you can just place snow layers down? And they stack on top of each other? Snow block. I'll do what, 80% snow block, 10% packed ice, 10% blue ice maybe. Chuck a bit of variance in there. And then do 10%. I think what else would be on it? Like calcite maybe? Would I don't know. Not sure. I'll put this around the edges. Dirty snow. That's what I was thinking, Melly. That's where my brain went with the calcite. I wonder if we do and just do like 20% calcite and then do shark, squeaky shark, shark, squeaky shark, shark, squeaky shark, squeaky shark. Hi, Luna. Oh, that's the wrong one. Luna, cupcake. I almost forgot to use that. Ah, yeah, okay. It's there. There, if we want to use it, it is all groovy, friend. Hey, get on anyway, pal. How's you? Swap I'm gonna do mask cobblestone. Just gonna put random bits just slightly further down. Random bits kind of just further in here. I'll do little bits. Little bitsy bits of bits. Yeah, I'll do. Better than yesterday. Nice, I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling on the betters. Let's do some shaders on. It's looking better already. It's looking better already. Not bad for winging it. Not bad for winging it. I think what else we would do though. Add a couple. We've got kind of trees at the front. Trees wouldn't really be up that high. The trees would be around the front. So you'd maybe want to do a couple trees down the bottom, I suppose. Just copy these ones. No point in wasting time. I'm glad you're feeling better, Luna. Oh, it's a little bit horrible when we're not feeling too great. It's a big, big tree. It's a big, 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 big tree. Yeah, it's a big tree. Just add a little bit more to the outside. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you just want to extend it around a little bit, just so it's a little bit bigger and a bit beefier. It doesn't have to be amazing, but as long as you're obviously adding a little bit more sort of depth perception to the build for the guys, then it just looks a little bit more grand, if that makes sense. Like if you've seen it before, obviously when you were kind of coming to the front of this build, it was just relatively small. So you just kind of walk in. There was like no bridge, which you kind of like open up through the side here, and you'd be able to go in. So all I've done is just taken whoever built this, I've got no idea who built it, and then just kind of extended it into the build a little bit more, and just kind of made it feel like it's just part of like a bigger landscape. So this you should be able to put around like a snowy tundra or something like that. If it was in like a survival world, I don't know where they're gonna put it, but I should just add a bit more scale and size to it. I'll keep them as is. Should be us. Hey, Tree, did you ever find out what happened yesterday? What do you mean, deity? What do you mean? What happened yesterday? On Tuesday? I don't know. I wasn't streaming yesterday. I wasn't streaming yesterday. What happened? Like in regards to like the noises and stuff like that. Is that what you mean? Oh, with TikTok? Nah, no idea. Still haven't been given any further sort of information or, you know, what caused it, what may have caused it. No, unfortunately, nothing. Nothing, sadly. There we go. Right, head on through, and that's us. So I think what I'm going to do is I really want to get all the way back to the other room, so I might see if there's a way that I can like secretly. Is there a way I can? Yeah, I can get through here. Let's just put a secret door there. I'll do. Alright. So the only thing I'm kind of wanting to fix is this. It's pretty dark. It is pretty dark. So let's go and add some sort of hidden lighting effects. So let's do frog lights. These guys, white carpet. Some of those guys. Let's go hide some cheeky little lights about in the snow. I mean, this one's could be. Oh, I could do moss carpet, I guess, for these ones, right? Moss carpet. Oh, it's not moss. That's moss. Can I hide this one in here? Is that kind of size? I've got a lot of ones here, so let's fix these. Let's go for this one. Lovely. Anything around here? I'll go for that one. Kind of fixes that problem. Right, there's a lot of red up here, though. There's a lot of red. Will they not melt your snow layers? I'm not sure, Luna, what the plan is for this server. And how they're going to play it. Whether they can just lock the build so it's non-griefable, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. It's a conversation I've yet to have with the dev team that are going to be using this. To whether it's going to be put in a world where it's interactable, if that makes sense, where it's going to melt it. I'm not too sure. I think the plan, from what I vaguely understand, is that it shouldn't do. I'm going to use that very, very loosely, Luna. It shouldn't do loosely. I don't know. It's something I need to bring up when I have a call with them. Yeah. Has block update. That's the one. Something along those lines. So I'll need to... The question will be posed to the guys. I was meant to have a call with them the other day, but I don't. They weren't available or whatever. Yeah, some leaking up here. Fix that problem. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I don't think it's going to have natural mob spawns anyway turned on, but let's see if I can have it at least lit up a little bit better. That'll be what it looks like on vanilla, which is alright. And the main sort of boss battle will spawn up here. I'm actually not too sure. I really want to do more details in this room, but I don't know what. You guys want to do like some kind of like patterned floor. think I'll do the now until I speak to the guys. Yeah, I'll speak to them first and see what they want to do. But that's most of it all now done. So I appreciate all you guys obviously kind of been through here and watched me kind of from the beginning. So I'm making a lot of this, but I think this will probably be the last time I stream this one. I think this one's pretty much 99.9% done, minus speaking to the team and what they want. And we'll kind of figure out, you know, what each of the different rooms, if they want to modify or change or do anything, we'll kind of speak to them. But for the most part, yeah, all the corridors are done. All the different rooms are in. So this is one I was worried about the most, Luna, was this one. Because a lot of it uses like the normal ice blocks, which melt. As this will just go and just melt into an absolute disarray. So yeah, slightly concerned about that one. And I think there's another one that uses like ice blocks as well. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. Oh, no, I'd replace them actually. I'd replace them with glass actually. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so that's all done. All right. So I actually don't know what to do now. Do that there. I mean, sure, that's whatever. Right, I think that's that one done. Screenshot to send to the guys after. That'll do. Right. So what do we do for the rest of stream today? Because I'm not going to start another one of these builds. I was tempted to start on the guild hall for Guild Rush, but I'm not too sure. Only because like, I either go into my hardcore world or I jump in to try and build the guild hall. Let me change my instance really quickly here. Yeah, I need to change instance. I need to go over to my new one. Help me with castle walls. Just kidding. Help you with the castle walls. 26.1. Yeah, because I hadn't went on to 26.2. This one. Little transition here, guys. I'm not sure, Melly. I worry about Guild Rush a little bit, Melly, because as I posted in the Discord today, I'm not really going to be around all that much, unfortunately. So I'm a little bit concerned, but I'll be able to come up with something, because I read the announcement today about what the guild hall has to have. So I think what I'll be able to do is I think I'll be able to come up with maybe a few themes and block palettes, because we're kind of a darker team, but I'm going to have a little mull over, so we could do that just now and just chill for a little bit, I think. Just wait for my game to load, guys, and I need to change all my scenes and stuff like that to make sure they're working. And then the option is to go to my hardcore world, which I've been really wanting to play on for a little while, actually. So we'll do maybe an hour of like Guild Rush, and we'll try and see if we can come up with a plan of action. And then after that, we'll come up with, see what we want to do after that. Scotsman. Talking of Guild Rush. Sorry, Scotsman, I'm just changing over my instance to a newer one. TikTok's okay. There we go, Scotsman! Thank you very much for the raid. Double parked for Luna. KZ, Scotsman, Elkhorn, Superfast Feg, Mr. Roo, hey guys, Frock, Jerry May, welcome in Jerry. Oh, you lovely people. I think so, Melly. I think that's what I might do. So I'll jump into Tree Creative Build World. Let's jump into the Creative Build World and show you what me and Luna did last time. Wait for this to load. Helps if I press the right buttons. I'm going to have to give everything a little minute to load here. Right, Guild Rush. There he is. Let's head along here and have a little look. Yeah, how was stream today, Scotsman? How was streaming stuff and things? How was streaming stuff and things? Welcome on in. Alright. Where's the front door? Around here somewhere? Oh no, I went right past it. Oh no, the front door's here, Stree. I was on the right side. Okay, this was the front door. And I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour of what we did before. So yeah, welcome in, Scotsman. Thank you very much for joining us with the raid. Obviously, if anyone's new here, my name is Tree or Stuart. Tree is absolutely fine. If you want to call me Tree, that's absolutely groovy. I'm on my little VTuber Minecraft character at the minute. Unfortunately, I'm moving house and I've got a ton of boxes behind me. And it's not really cool to put that on stream. I don't think it would look that great. So you got VTuber Tree character for now until we kind of move house in a few weeks' time. It'll be from July. The camera and stuff will be back on again after I move house and sort it all out. But yeah, so we're just being. I need to update my stream title. We were just working on a PVE dungeon. What we're now is we're now in my creative world. Inside my creative world, we have got. Where's my little map button? Oh, I don't have a map button anymore. Keybound. Where's my map button gone? Oh, apparently I don't have a map button bound. Oh no, that's because maps are not out yet for this version. Yeah, it's my little creative world. So everything from my hardcore worlds over there, Dragonfell's over there, Steampunk's right here, One-Shot SMP is just over here. Got One-Shot SMP here. We've got Wilderness over here, and Team Wild. We've got Cube Lore. My big massive volcano base. So we've got that all in. And yeah, this is just my little creative world. And what we're going to try and plan today, I say as Scotsman is part of the Guild Rush in next month, I was just coming in to have a look at what we can do for the next build for Guild Rush and for building a guild hall. This is what Luna and I come up with. It's a little bit beefy. It's not going to be obviously a requirement to make anything of this scale this time around, I don't believe. But yeah, this was the size. It had like different layers to it. There's a ground floor disco, but we had a portal room. So there's a portal here. We had our waystone room, which was in here. Our sheer stone room with some supplies inside this side. We had, I think this was a trophy room. Yeah, I think this was a trophy room. Yeah, a trophy room there. There was a mailbox system. So people coming by could like leave mailbox items in here. So we had that. Yeah, upstairs, next level. Hello. Oh, hello, hello. Another raid. Appreciate the raids. We're just giving a little bit of a tour for Scotsman, who also just came in with a raid today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're just going through a couple of older builds just before we start building the new one for the next season of Guild Rush, which is a month-long charity event. Triple parked! Oh, Mikala, thank you very much also for coming in with the triple parkage today. Thank you very much. And Astrid the Brave, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate you guys. Astrid and her clan is raiding into the party. Well, raiding into party. Well, welcome. You guys can party away in the chat all you want. All you like. All raids lead to tree. I'm not too sure. But thank you very much. Stream Mosquito is working on fishing up the lush cave I've been building for my axolotl habitat. Ooh. Next up is working on landscaping above it. We're talking to our channel in Discord about what we want as a style for our guild hall. I need to start panicking about it soon. Yeah, Scotsman. Well, that's what I'm going to do right now. I kind of said to my team that I don't mind coming up with a design for our guild hall, but I'm a little bit worried on like scale and design concepts. So I'm just going to have a little nosy through my world and see what I want to come up with. And then as I've got Minecraft Melee in my chat today, I might be able to sort of rock some ideas past them, but we'll see. Everyone wants part of the Stuart tree. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Oh no, Astrid, you're all good. Astrid, how was your stream today though? We asked our lovely Scotsman how their stream was today. But Scotsman, if you do know when you're going to be streaming next, pop it in the chat so we can know when to go come along and say hello on your next stream. And also Astrid as well. If you do have a little stream schedule, you want to share it with us, we can certainly boop the little buttons. And then come say hello when you are next streaming on the Internet of Stuff and Things. But how was your stream today? What were you all doing today? Yeah, I do apologize. You guys, I am on camera normally. I'm moving home currently at present, and there's like, I don't know how many layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 stacks of boxes behind me, and it's not great. It's not great. It's not great. No, we're not going on camera. Scotsman's back tomorrow, 2.5 hours ago-ish. Oh God, what time? About 6 o'clock-ish? 5:30? Scotsman will be live about 5:30 tomorrow, Scottish time, or British time. Nice. Well, there is a wee advert played, so I do apologise, guys. Before I go and explain what I think I want to do, I'll wait for the advert to finish. If you guys can let me know when the ad finishes, that would be much, much appreciated. We'll just wait here. We'll just wait here. We'll wait here. We'll wait for the advert to finish. Throwing eggs apart can have hilarious results. They certainly can, Spud, especially if you're playing with your friends with them. I have a chicken sitting about 28 blocks up on a ledge of my castle because I was tossing eggs. Yeah. And if you leave it, it'll grow into an adult one and stay there forever. As I was saying, stream was good, but very hot. Melting slowly in 33 degrees. Jesus. We did a lot of resource gathering for new farms and bills, and did a lot of trading with my new Vanilla Plus world. Ah, nice. Nice. Oh, I hope you had fun today. That sounds great. Well, thank you very much, Astrid, for bringing over all the peoples. Also, Scotsman, thank you very much, guys. You're very kind to have chosen my little corner of the internet to bring your people over to. And I guess if you are new here, I am traditionally a bit of a Minecraft builder. I do sort of sit and play Minecraft kind of most streams. I do sometimes dabble with like first-person shooters. Sometimes Sea of Thieves, we've been playing a little bit more on stream recently. We have been playing Little Nightmares. We completed that a couple weeks ago, about 3-4 weeks ago. But we're in the process of moving home, so streams will be affected, and I'm away with work for 2 weeks. I think we're all back from the ad break now. I'm going to be away for work for 2 weeks, unfortunately, so streams are going to take a bit of a hit over the month of June. Right now, I think there's only 7 streams in June, so not quite a lot, unfortunately, that's planned. But we appreciate coming on by and hanging with us. But yeah, I think I'll give you guys a little bit of a backstory to the team. I don't know if I actually got my skin on, actually. I should put my skin on and then kind of inspire us. Should I put my skin on quickly? Can I change my skin quickly in the game? Can I do that? Can I change my skin here? I always forget if you can do it within here. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. Yeah, I can put my skin on here. Hang on, let's do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it here. I think I can. Skins. And I'll show you what my inspiration is. Oh, Guild Rush 2025, Guild Rush 2024. I can see my 2 previous Guild Rush skins. Let's go browse. Let's see if I can find it first. I don't know where I saved it. Oh, the Guild Rush 2026. I think it's that one. No, it's not that one. Oh no, where is it? In downloads, maybe? Aha! Found it! Found it! And then we're gonna go for that cape. No, I'll run no cape. Was it Guild Rush 2026? I'll do that. Alright. Does it apply it straight away? No. Do I have to quit the game quickly? Okay, I'll quit the game quickly. I'll reload it back up again. I don't know if there's a quick way of doing that or not. If you guys want to see what I've been working on today, I posted them in the Team Well Discord. Oh, thank you, Michaela. Towers are not mine. Luna created those for me from a raffle. Gonna lurk for now. Need to go into the living room where we actually have aircon. Oh, I tell you what, that's one of the things I've got in my office. Is I do have an aircon system in my office, and it is absolutely stellar. It is the best. I'm just waiting for this Minecraft instance to load back up again, and we should be good. Single player tree creative build world. And it should load in with my brand new skin. It has. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. In fact, I'll go back on board and I'll just go free cam. Yeah, so basically our team is, we're the color black is our team color. And the name of our team is the Ender Mates. A bit like Ender Mites, but like an Ender Dragons and then the end and type of stuff. But it's kind of a black theme. So I have went obviously for leading into the black and the goth, and as Lily Mae Darlin eloquently put it earlier, I'm in my Tremo, not emo, Tremo phase, where I've got my black skin, my black hair, my pale white skin, and then the green is like the Ender Pearl green. Around the outside, sort of the lips is like the Ender Pearl colors, and then it's like a combination of like black and purples. So it's meant to be like Enderman. So I've got my new skin designed and ready for the event. And obviously what I need to come up with is I need to come up with a build that I think leads into like the black colors a little bit. Is what I'm thinking. So there's a few that I kind of have that I can maybe take inspiration from. The first one is this like sort of like dark gothic manor, with like using tuff and stone. There's my 50 chunks. That's why my computer's struggling. Yeah, it's got like stone and then tuff variants, and that would be not too bad to gather, and deep slate. So this would be relatively straightforward to build. Would be this one, and then you got something like this. What I did for Supersaurus Rex, which would be a little bit harder to build, because it's all using deep slate and black stone. So that would take a little bit more to get my hands on the materials. Hey, Dylan. So that would be a little bit harder to make if I use that color. So you can, it is lighter, but our team color is black. So technically, that would be better. Hi. Oh, you change it. What do you mean, Dylan? Your camera? Yeah, unfortunately, I can't put my camera on today, Dylan. Behind me, I'm moving house and I've got a lot of boxes. And to have all those boxes on camera doesn't really look that cool. And I didn't really want it affecting the stream in any way. So I just kind of turned the camera off and wait for my little virtual character at the minute. Yeah, so those are probably the only two I'd say that are like built of a darker composition. So I'm kind of leaning between sort of one of these two in regards to like colorways. Oh, Bad Moon's here. Hi, Bad Moon. Yeah, so if you look at the color chart, yeah, to get into like the black colors, you're kind of struggling. You've got like black concrete, coal, black wool, black concrete powder, obsidian, and then moving into like the black stone. And it is, I mean, it is okay to get your hands on, but watch all the time. Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate the support, man. Because you could obviously just have a gold farm potentially. Have black accents and such. Yeah, so that's, if it was going to be anything melee, it's, yeah, I'd lean on the deep slate and the tough, like kind of in this sort of spectrum of like darker black colors, and then have like the black sort of as a secondary, because that's going to be a pain to get a hold of compared to like deep slate's not too bad. It's just mining, so it ain't too bad. But it's whether we want to go for something like dark, like this color, or something just a little bit more of like a grayscale. Yeah, not too sure just yet anyway. I'm not ripping apart a basket. Oh, absolutely not, Melly. And that's what makes me lean on like the stone and the tuff, because stone and tuff are easy to get, and then the deep slate roof would be a lot easier too. So something like this would be fine, like some sort of like gothic manor, because obviously if we are leaning into like, well, I am leaning into gothic and black, I could go into something like a dark goth manor like this and try and build something just a bit more to scale and a little bit easier to make. It's what I was kind of thinking, staying away from like the blackstone, because that would just be a pain to get a hold of. So something like this would be easy to make. So I could build something with this block palette, Or because we are sort of like the ender mates and it's end related, Melly, hear me out. Now, I don't want to do this, but because we're the ender mates and it's all about the end and, you know, endermites and enderman and all that type of stuff. Do you use endstone to make a build and go really far out? Like, I mean, like, hear me out, Melly. Could we go, like, how often do we use endstone to make a build? Like, how often do we go down to this spectrum to build something with, right? Now, gathering it is an absolute pain in the backside because a beacon doesn't work on it. Do I want to be going about gathering end bricks and end stone? And then that got me thinking, Melly. It got me thinking. Right? Of leaning more into something like that I did like this. But just make it like 5 years later, make it better. You just heard about everything. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so you could lean into something a little bit more extreme, but... Yeah. So I think if it was me personally, I'd be leaning into this. But I didn't know if there was any other themes and stuff we wanted to lean into. You're like a tomato. Oh, bless Sarah. I hope you had a really good workout session today. It's always good. Makes you feel better about yourself as well. So I'm glad you had a good time. Hopefully it's good to go chill and get some exercise and burn it off. Nice. Good for the mental healths. I was thinking that, Melly. Something along these lines. Potentially. But let's have a little read. I'll just read you guys out kind of like the loose sort of like requirement gathering that I had. So I think it says the guild halls must have a waystone room, a trophy hall, an armory, and a portal room. So that's 4. So it's not that big a build. Like, it's not nothing enormous. Obviously they're encouraging you to make more and do more things in it, like, and that's fine. And I could just make some empty space for the guys to maybe add to it. But at minimum, if I made a building that could hold for maybe like 6 or 7 or 8 different rooms, so make it big enough for that. Yeah, about 7 or 8 rooms, I think. And then obviously if you guys want to fill it with like a painting room and an armor stand room and mini games and stuff like that, you know, they could fill it. But I need to make it big enough that it has a space for all this stuff. Yeah, I see what you mean, Melly. Try and get the black as a sort of a prominent colour in it. That's what made me lean on this block palette instead. That's what made me lean on that one instead. It was this one. I was just really put off by it, Melly. Just because of the Blackstone. I do like this bit though. No, with the white in it. And just discount the end bits, like just that bit right there. I do like this bit. That's a real sort of nice part that I want to take inspiration from, is that. Anything else that I quite liked? The scary face. Woo. I like the gradient up the top. I do like the roof up top of there. Come. Too bad, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad for the Blackstone Melee. I think what I might do is I'm going to take this as inspiration. I think I'm okay with Deep Slate and Blackstone then, Mel, if you think we should be cool with that. And we'll come up with some sort of like Gothic manor design. I think that'll work. Head to shower, waking up the stairs, we're at the bed. Sarah, your legs are not working. Ooh. The legs are doing something different to you today, unfortunately, friend. Oops. We'll just do position 1. Oh. Position 1. Oh, unknown. Incomplete command. See below for error. What? I'm sorry, what? Is world edit not working? Okay. I'll use Axiom then. I just don't know how to use Axiom properly for this. Alrighty, so let's move it all the way up to the top here. Come on. There he comes. There he comes. Let's just pop this up here. I do like that as a bit of inspiration. So confirm and finish. Right. So I do quite like this. Let me just take out these parts. Yeah, you'll be fine. Take out you, take out you, take out you, and then something like that. So I do quite like that. And it wouldn't be too massively difficult to kind of build something similar. Now I've got to think of like layout. Let me change my stream title as well, actually, because I'm not doing what I was doing before. What are we doing now? Let me refresh. We're doing Guild Hall building. What time is it? Yeah, we've got an hour and a half to come up with a basic structure. And I can then work from that. So let's just do Guild Rush 2026 planning and prepping a build. I need to update all my Guild Rush commands and stuff like that. I need to get them all sorted. Because we're black. We'll get a bit of black wool on the go. Alright. So structurally, it could probably fit over 2 floors. Probably. So let's go for 1, 2, 3. How wide is this? 1. So 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that the same? Let's see if I work this out. It is, right? 1, 2. No, no, it's 2s. Not 3s. That's a 3 and those are 2s. Okay. Like that. Go check. Yes. Oh, they're directly in line, actually. I could definitely leave spaces for the 5 melee. So if you think, in fact, let's kind of take the sign. Let's go signage. Let's go, like, we want to have 1. So player 1. Player 2, player 3, whatever, player 4, and then player 5. That's your player rooms. Then you've got to have a waystone room. You've got to have a trophy room. What else was on that announcement? Waystone, trophy, armory, and portal. Armory. Portal. So you want... I probably would say that they have to go upstairs. Right? So the bedrooms are upstairs. And these guys are downstairs. And then we want to have at least extra. And leave ourselves at least room for 3 more. So if we did do that, that would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rooms that this would have to be big enough to facilitate for. Which is quite beefy. Can we have a large room that we can turn into a storage room? Ooh, I mean, yeah. So that means we want to do a wing out of one side with a storage facility on it. Okie dokies. How wide did I do this? It was 1. It was 1. I do like how it's different on either side. Yeah, let's see if we can just kind of work out a layout first, then try and get all the rooms and floors in, and then we'll work out around it. Two, 1, 1, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, that gives me plenty of room to do something at the front. You want to walk in, I think, and then go sideways. Because you could walk in, and then storage room or mail rooms just immediately. Doggo is growing me. No, no, where's Melly? All good. It was nice to see you though, doing it, Melly. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, glass windows, something there. A storage mailbox room on that side, and then you want to come into like a central area. So I wonder. Part 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now this might be mental, right? And I'm even going to apologize to myself right now for this one in the future. So future me, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry, future me. This is going to be... I'm going to hate myself for doing this. right? But H-Sil. Why isn't my... I wonder why world edit's not working. Is there a reason why world edit's not working? What is this? Tiny takeover mods. Oh yeah, world edit's not on this. That's why. How can I do a circle with axiom? How can I do a circle with axiom? That button? That one? Circle, 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 shape. Flat. Disc. Like 11? Oh god, I've got to do all these bloody tutorials because I've never not used Axiom in this one yet. Hollow. Okay, now I'm struggling. Anyone know who's used Axiom and just make a circle? I just want to do a circle. I just want to do a circle. Ah, right, there we go. I think that's it. Oh no, no, no. Something like that, right? About there? About there. And then have a wing coming off each area. And whether that's too big or not, let's... Seven? Something like that? Yeah, I'll do. Probably not the smartest move I made, but I'll live with it. Why is that different to that? Oh, hang on. This isn't a circle. What? Why is that different to that? Oh my god, I hate this already. Okay. You know, undo. Oh no, it's Control Z in it. Why is that different? Shape. What? This makes no sense whatsoever. Why would that be different than that? Disc plane? Disc. Flat? Solid. No. Flat. What? Why is that different to that? What? Am I losing my mind? Why is the circle not the same? It's not centered. What? How? Oh, this is why I don't like Axiom. Like, nothing makes sense when you use this tool. Why is it not perfectly circle? Oh, there we go. That's why. Okay, that's why. Jesus Christ. This tool winds me up sometimes. I think that's it there. Okay, that's it better. That's better. The default wasn't set to be the default for some reason. Okay, fair enough. We've got it now. Yeah, cool. Circle. Middle. Middle. What is VIP for on the redeems? No, you don't have to be a sub to get it. It's 100,000 channel points deity, and I can set you as a VIP in my channel. They're quite rare, obviously, because you only have so many to give away. Currently, right now, when it comes to VIPs, roles manager, in my community, over 6 years, we've only given out... how can I change this? We've only ever given out 59 VIPs over 6 years of streaming. So it's about 10 VIPs a year. And they get to keep that kind of for as long as they kind of are here and support us, basically. So I'm currently at 59 out of 100, and I can only give out 100 VIPs for my channel maximum. So, yeah, they're quite rare. They're quite rare. So anyone you see with a VIP badge in the channel, they have been here a hot minute. It takes time, DA. It takes time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. How big is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 2 more on either side. I probably went melee a little bit crazy. With the size. But So as you kind of what I'm thinking, I mean, initial thought, right? Nice sort of like archway, nice sort of like roof sort of design up here potentially. You walk through, right? Mailboxes immediately on my left, right? So people can leave mail for the 5 of us if they want to. Maybe some nice paintings on the right or something. And then from here you walk into, or what you would do is walk into like a sort of central dome area. So walk through a like central dome area. Glass dome at the top. It's like black glass or something like that. And then when you walk through, you can kind of go through into each corridor section. So if you want one of these corridors to be dedicated to like storage, for example, I could do like one here as a storage hall, and then do another one here with sort of the other sort of room designs on it. And then have them as like wings out the back. I probably need to make it a bit longer though, for each of these, so you can get a lot more of the rooms in. But 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It is going to be a bit big, unfortunately, but oh, no, it's how big was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. How far does this go in? It's like there. What? This one. Just see how much room this gives us. Describing in text is dumb. It is dumb. It is dumb. So for a storage hall, this works out not too bad. It's pretty big. How many is there? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Five. Has to be that one. Alright. Oh, no, this wouldn't work. You can go actually one further. Which means it'd be... Oh, hold on. How many chests is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 17. 5, 5. Yeah, that's better, that's better, that's better, that's better. This big enough for you, Melly? This be suitable? In regards to like size, I imagine this would be more than big enough. Just try to get the scale right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you'd probably stack them like 3 high, and I've done them in segments as well. So if you do them in segments, then at least you then have, you can break them down into like categories and stuff like that, and it leaves you a block at the front, for example, if you want to do something with it. And if you wanted to do a staircase, for example, in the middle. You know, you could also have a staircase up here too, and then that would then take you up to like a second floor of storage potentially. Running like the top of here. Oh, that's big. That's definitely like sufficient enough that it wouldn't be overpowering and it wouldn't be too difficult to make. But we'll do a second floor to it as well. Yeah, we'll do a second floor. I'll work that out when I get that far. Let's just work on the proof of concept just now. Now, the issue I have with this one, though, is I don't think it's going to be wide enough to do like lots of rooms in. But let's see what we can figure out. So if I were to come through here, that's the storage kind of like area. And you need at least 2 more rooms on this side. Oh, am I using move or copy? So what we're going to do with this space and how can we divide it up? Not that big a space to have a room here. It's quite narrow unless I made it bigger out the back or out the front. I mean, theoretically I could bring these forward. Did I leave it from the end? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do the same on this side. I do it 3? 1, 2, 3, there's 4. That one. Let's just ekes out the rooms a little bit. Like that. I don't want it against there though. Inlaid one back a bit. Got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 on the inside edge. 2, 3, 4. I want to move it one block that way. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But doing this, it gives me room to work on a design. Chamfer a bit like that. Yeah, so in here you could have like your waystone room. Waystone. What else is there? Portal room. So your waystone. So when people come in, this is like the waystone in, and they can then turn into the build. I mean, arguably you should put the waystone in the middle, so when you land in, you're technically in the middle of the build. So you could maybe build up a plinth here, or like an area, or like a gondola or something. A gondola? Gondola? I think what that's called. And you could technically have something in the middle here, that's where the shear stone is in the middle. I mean, that would be pretty cool. If we had it here as the shear stone. A waystone room, a trophy room. Yeah, that's why I've put 2 over here. So I could get a waystone room in here, or a shear stone room here, and a portal room here. And that leaves me pergola. Yeah, because technically if you want to spawn in through a shear stone mill, you'd want to be in the middle of the room so you can choose what way to go. That's what I was kind of thinking. I mean, that's what where my brain went with it. Instead of it being off to the side, because when you come through it, you'd be off. If you came through a shear stone here, you'd have to then walk through to the build that way. Where if you just put the shear stone here, bloop, you'd be right in the middle. But would this technically count as a room? I mean, it is technically a room. It's just the central area for the entire build structure. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put the waystone in the middle. So let's change this one to be trophy room. I think. What's the other one? Sorry, you said? Oh, armory. We'll do armory here. We'll do waystone in the middle. Waystone. When you spawn in, you're right in the middle. It'd help if you actually put it in the middle tree. Put that in the middle. Shoink. Storage is quite self-explanatory. Storage. But that's exactly why I took it out, Melly. That's why I took it out and thought, but I think the trophy room will go upstairs. I think. But we'll find out the now. It's going to be a little stubby bit out the back. I don't know if I've went too big though. The only thing I kind of look at this, I just think it's maybe it is too big. Sizing itself, I don't have a chat button. Oh, that's weird. Much of a pain building up on a survivalist without a happy gas. I love it. Yeah, happy gas are honestly a really, really interesting addition to Minecraft. They've certainly, they certainly have their place in the game. That is for sure. Work on that corner there. that building's in the way. Unless I just pushed... No, I could push them back. So if I did... there... and push them to there. Confirm. That would then give me... semicircle to the same connector point here. Okay, this now can all come back left one. For goodness sake. Can I undo? Yeah, I can undo. So let's just do there. We'll get this right. Here, position 2. We just have to go across 1, 2. Yep, because that then connects into the side of there. Perfect. Confirm. Extend it out. Still goes in like that. You can all come out. You move across. You all come out. That's a 3. No matter how many times I refresh, it keeps doing it. Is it just is it any stream melee, or is it just mine? Just here. That is unusual. That's what I was curious about melee. It's like, is it just my stream or is it everybody else's? If it's just mine, then that makes it even more bizarre. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. This is my reference point for my bigger circle. Can I add that in again? Oh no, can I? I think I can add that in again, right? So I just drag this up to here, do enter. Oh. Yeah, that should help me out a little bit. That'll give me at least a little bit of sense of scale. I think I can test it again later if someone holds the sword. Ah, gotcha. It could be that. Could be that. Oh, oh, that is wrong. Not again. Why are the circles not in the middle? Away! It's that button to rotate. That button to rotate, right. Okay, I fucked this up. Reset rotation. I just wish the controls weren't inverted. Okay, so that's the top. So you want to go at least one there. Perfect. And you want to go another one. So I want to go even numbers. So the floor's there. That's the floor, and you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put there. Adjust that, the controls. Yeah, remember rule number 1, I never used a little center square to move anything. I'll never to screw it up. Tree has been making a balls of it. He certainly has. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a feel for the structure though, Melly. I just can't go overkill with it and make it super difficult. But if you can imagine, like, there's going to be 2 turrets here and here at the front of the build, because what we can do is we can make little spiral staircases here. So there could be an archway here and a spiral staircase that goes round. And that's what gets you up to the next floor here. And then you can get access to the upper floor from these 2 spiral staircases. We'll have an uppie and a downie potentially. We could do like 2 more on this side if we wanted to as well, I suppose. And have like towers on either bit. We'll do them like different sizes or something. And then that'll then give me my wings out the back for the rest of the build. I'm thinking. Oh, I got rid of the... Oh, I needed that. Oh well, it's fine. That was going to be my rough design concept I wanted to put out the back. Okay. I'm definitely getting a feel for it now, though. I'm just trying not to make it too big. Like, I'm already worried that this is too big, Melly. I mean, it shouldn't be, but... Stop worrying. Use a little bit of light Matica and easy placing, I think we'll be plain sailing, right? It'll be fine. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the layout though, to be fair. Let's change the color for the second floor. Let's go green. So second floor can be green. That's the second floor. Confirm. Pop this guy over here as well. Confirm. Keep the circle in. The black one. Keep that one. Keep that one. Sometimes it just fluke when you just stop on it. That'll be the second floor. Or at least the start of the second floor. Oh. So I'm thinking though that this isn't here. I'm thinking this is our trophy room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. It is up. This circle has to move. Block above. Easier way of doing this, but it's all groovy. That's fine. Cool. That should be a big enough trophy room on that side, I think. Second floor storage on this side. And then out the back should be enough room for all the different bedrooms for the players. There'll be 5 of us though, which is awkward. Yeah, they're not going to be full circles, they're just going to be semicircles on the outside. The problem I've got is there's 5 bedrooms. Or at least 5 rooms for the individual players to kind of have. Here if you do 1, 2, 3, 4... There's going to be 1 player left out. Why'd it have to be 5? Not like a nice odd number. A nice even number, sorry. Yeah, that's awkward. I would have split 5 evenly. To be fair, I don't really need a room. I'm not going to have much stuff, I suppose. I'll make myself a little shed or a little garage out the back or something like that. You can design a star in a block game, right? Technically speaking. You're not wrong. I could make a bunk bedroom for me and Melly. I'm sure Melly would love to share a bedroom with me. Right? She would not hate that one bit. We can have bunk beds. Me and Melly can bunk up. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll find somewhere else. Oh no, I could put another room over here. I could do a room up here that's kind of hidden. Yeah, now this works. Yeah, I'll do another one here, actually. Yeah, there we go. This could be a secret room over here. This works. There we go, and that could be like a secret room here. in the roof. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then trees room. I'll live here. I'll take that one. I'll take this one, right? Secret room, because technically there's going to be a wall up here, and then kind of connecting in potentially here. So yeah. So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, storage hall. So let's get the storage hall extended over this side. As Melly wants 2 floors of storage. 2 floors of storage. Let's get the woman what she wants. Let's do that. Oh, wrong color. Wrong color. Let's extend this guy into there. Oh no, hang on. And here. Technically speaking, we'll just crank it back to there. Oh, does it though? Because technically the upper storage is going to be smaller. Yeah, because that's going to go up here like that. Give him my outside edge. Ah, it works. It was both on the inside like that. And that is going to be a bit shorter here because unfortunately that is going to go. There. All right. That's the outside edge there. We're actually getting shapes now. Shapes, man! Just gonna say, I get all the secret rooms since I'm always running away from people. Melly, that is absolutely fine. If you want to call secret room yours already, I don't think anybody would say anything if you want a secret room. You can absolutely have secret room. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. And that's going to arch over here. That's green. Green, green, green. Green, 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 green. Green's in. You're here. Rooms are there. An entire section for trophies. Okay, am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? So we've got storage, like mailbox here. Mailboxes for the people can go. I mean, this will all be moved over, but you know, whatever. Mailbox system here. Maybe some paintings here as you walk in potentially. Through your archway. Left into storage and upstairs storage. 2 spiral staircases to take you up to the next floors. 2 bedrooms out the back. Random areas here, which we'll need to figure out what to do with these guys. They'll connect into like there, like a little half semicircle. I think that'll connect into here somewhere. Yeah, that'll do like that. Let me just finish this one off as well. Goes to there. Half circle, crescent room. sure how these end, but that's 2 bedrooms at the back. You go up your spiral staircase, you go upstairs. That's going to be, I think I'm going to connect this around the outside actually. Where does that go to? The inside of the 3. Outside 1. Oh no, that. Good grief. Oh god, how many have you got, Melly? You'll have like at least what, 200,000-300,000 or something ridiculous. You'll have something astronomical. $496. Just a few channel points then. Just a few channel points. Hey, Pillar! Welcome on in, pal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Appreciate the raid. Thanks for stopping on in. Apologize, I don't have any camera on today, Pillar. I'm currently in the process of moving home, so my office space is a little bit shambolic at the minute. How was stream today? How's things? I put in the corner though. I would have liked this to be more open and rounded, but appreciate stopping on in. Thank you very much. Thank yous. I wonder whether we get rid of this bit all entirely. Is there a way I can make a staircase? It's like a semicircle. No, I don't think it would work because you'd have to go up one, up one, up one, up one. you would just make it up to here if you did it like a normal traditional, like spiral, 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 one at a time. It'd be very tight though. It'd be very like close to your head. I think that's probably the best way of doing it now. Three high. Yeah, that'd be fine. Doesn't have to be massive. Spiral, 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 spiral. You'll come out up here. You'll come out actually the black one, and then the next one will be this one, and then you'll be able to step up and then walk around the outside edges. Yeah, that's fine. That's more than enough room. We'll do a spiral staircase here on the right, and we'll do a spiral staircase on the left. It just means it kind of evens it up both corners. Gives you nice sort of spirals for the outside too when you have your sort of turrets on the right and the left. Buildings out the back. Storage. I'm just gonna keep the red in just now, but those rooms will go up here too. Across. Pillar, yeah, we're currently in the middle of making our guild hall for this year's Guild Rush pillar. We've done one before with Luna Cupcake. Actually, she helped me make that one over there last year, which is amazing. So I want to try and make something quite samey. In regards to like trying to make a guild hall with all the rooms, but try and do a completely different design concept. So tonight I'm just planning out a little bit of this sort of structure and the layout, and I think I've kind of got the layout that I'm looking for. So what the next stream is going to be on Friday for myself is going to be coming up with a design concept for the walls and the roofs and stuff, and getting a lot of it in, but making it kind of similar to a kind of cross between this sort of gothic manor, like grey kind of scale, but maybe leaning more into like the darker color because I'm the black team, and maybe leaning more into something like that, maybe with the darker sort of black stone and deep slate, and having that a bit of combination of that all strapped into that color block of madness. But at least you guys, at least today, you get to see the whole process, like of everything as a builder, like going through it properly. This is what I think I've got everything now. So I think next phase is we need to start getting building. I think I'm happy with the layout. Like I know this is going to be storage. That's easy. 2 rooms, room, another room there, a trophy room at the back. This is going to be a glass dome on the top or something. I think a glass dome would be pretty sweet, but I don't know how practical it'll be. I think I will try and do it because I think it'd be quite nice. And then maybe little nooks, like little corner nooks in here, inside this little turret. Because obviously you'll be walking around this, so you'll be able to walk around here, and maybe do little book nooks in here, like enchanting, for example. Or like books, or like an armory, maybe in the wall. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. That'll be a staircase coming up here. There'll be nothing above it. Staircase comes up, it goes down that way. This one comes up, that one goes down. We'll just flip it so it's the opposite way around. So that one comes up that way and comes out this way, and then that vice versa. Nothing will be above this. That's going to be empty. Yeah, I think. Is there anything else, Melly? I think that's pretty much everything. The biggest space that I've kind of left is this one for the trophy room. In this big green space. So there's a green line here. It's a pretty big trophy room. And if you did want to split it 50-50, you could again split it with a corridor, have trophy room. But I think this will leave it big enough for trophies, I think. Is there any other rooms I should kind of maybe consider? Maybe an underground one? Because obviously there's nothing that says what I couldn't do is have these staircases still going downstairs and then have something beneath it. I think that'll do the now though. If I can rock with that, that gets all of our ticky boxes done to the point where it's like, yep, we've done all that. We've done all this sort of like minimum requirement stuff. I think if I can get this done, that would be good. And it shouldn't actually take me that long, to be fair, to do this. I don't think it will. Right, I'm going to end a wee TikTok live stream there then. So if you guys have been watching on TikTok today, I haven't actually been in any bans or anything on TikTok today, but we had 4 new followers today and about 14,000 likes. Ahmad and Brooksy leading the way with the likes on the TikTok today. Thank you very much, guys, for all the love and support on the TikTokies. We'll be back Friday. We're going to be continuing off with the Guildhall TikTok people. We'll try and get this Guildhall finished on Friday. Not get it finished, but get like a majority of the build done, and I can then hand it over to my team and see if we can get it all made. But thank you very much to all you lovely Tiki talkers. Appreciate you hanging out today. Thank you very much, Warlock. Catch you later. Bye. 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 Done. Right, and next up, like YouTubers, thank you very much, all the YouTuber people. Although I may be cringy to some of you, thank you very much for all the people that have obviously watched on the YouTube today. Thank you very much. But yeah, we'll be getting back again on Friday, YouTube. But thank you very much to all of our members on YouTube. Very much appreciated. Love the support. Thank you all so very much. We will be continuing over on Twitch for a little bit longer. But yeah, for anyone watching on the YouTube channel, we'll catch us all another day. So for now, it has been a pleasure. YouTube, catch you later.